and happy Mask Monday. So y'all grab you a mask or just moisturize or whatever it is you want to do. If you've already done your masking for this morning, then, you know, just get you a cup of tea or coffee or whatever it is. The weather, guys, the weather. I'm in Florida. I'm in North Florida, but still, you know, it's Florida, right? You would think warm. All right, well, Sunday, which was yesterday, that's a high of 81 degrees. Monday night is a low of 26. The weather is bipolar, guys. Bipolar. The nice thing is, it should kill off all of the bug eggs. Like when we get a good freeze, it tends to set the bugs back so that the next summer we don't have the same amount of insects that we would have if we did not get a freeze. So there is, you know, there's a good side to that, but we don't need it to be no week long, okay? 2 nights, we be good, we be good. And it's only January. What's up with that? Anyways, praise the Lord. The electricity and the heat holds out. Down here, like, we don't have heat in our house. We're using space heaters because we don't have heat in our house. You know, it's Florida. People are not prepared for, Lord forbid, a road should be icy. These people don't know how to drive on ice. And it's not even about, oh, I'm safe, I know how to drive on ice. Yeah, but everybody around you don't. So, stay home. Stay home. Anyways, guys, I am going to mask up. We're going to get back into Exodus, which is about Moses. Chapter 12. That's a long chapter, so we might just do chapter 12 today, but I'll be right back. Okay, we have the King James Version. This Bible I received when I did confirmation in Lutheran Church. So I was 10. I'm now 65. So yeah, it was actually white when I was given this Bible. But anyways, it's about time I read it, you know. Here we go. Exodus chapter 12. Should we read the last verse of chapter 11? And Moses and Aaron did all these wonders before Pharaoh. And the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart so that he would not let the children of Israel go out of his land. I don't know. I'm having the runny nose thing going on. Chapter 12. And the Lord spoke unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, In the 10th day of this month they shall take them every man a lamb according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for a house. And if the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next to his house take it according to the number of the souls. Every man according to his eating shall make your count for the lamb. Okay, we're having some kind of a feast that we are consuming lamb. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. Okay, so a male that's not over a year old. You shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats. Okay. And you shall keep it up until the 14th day of the same month. And the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. Shall keep it until the 14th day of the month, and the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. They shall take of the blood and strike it on the two side posts and the upper door posts of the houses wherein they shall eat it. So it was not just about putting the blood on the door frame. You also had to consume the beast. And they shall eat the flesh in that night, roast with fire and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they shall eat it. Eat not of it raw, nor sodden at all with water, but roast with fire, his head with his legs, and with the purtenance thereof. And ye shall let nothing of it remain until the morning, and that which remain of it until the morning you shall burn with fire. And thus shall you eat it, with your loins girded, your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand, and you shall eat it in haste. It is the Lord's Passover. For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast. And against all of the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment. I am the Lord. I am. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where you are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you, when I smite the land of Egypt. Okay, push up the glasses again. And this day shall be unto you for a memorial. We do keep the Passover. And you shall keep it a feast to the Lord throughout your generations. Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. I did not realize that it was supposed to be a feast. Good to know. Good to know. So the Passover isn't just, oh yeah, this is Passover. There's supposed to be a feast involved. We don't really have lamb and goat available to us on a, basis, but God knows this. God knows what's in your heart. But this is not a day to fast. This is a day to eat. 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. Even the first day ye shall put away leaven out of your houses. For whosoever eat leavened bread from the first day until the 7th day, thou soul shall be cut off from Israel. I don't know what leavened bread is. If you know what leavened bread is, please comment below, because I don't know what that is. And in the first day there shall be a holy convocation, and in the 7th day there shall be a holy convocation to you. No manner of work shall be done, no manner of work shall be done in them in the 7th day, save that which every man must eat, that only may be done of you. So yeah, you got to do your chores. So, and it basically, whenever I hear about the, resting on the 7th day, it has to do with when God created the earth. But according to this, God actually says, in the 7th day there shall be a holy convocation to you. No manner of work shall be done, save that which every man must eat, that only may be done of you. So, it's not about when the earth was created. It's about Passover. Interesting. And it's, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's about just the 7th day after Passover, or if it's supposed to be every single week. Ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread, for in this self-same day I have brought your armies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall you observe this day in your generations by an ordinance forever. In the first month, on the 14th day of the month, at even, ye shall eat unleavened bread until 1 day of the month at even. Okay, so the 21st. 7 days shall there be no leaven found in your houses. For whosoever eat that which is leavened, even that soul shall be cut off from the congregation of Israel, whether he be a stranger or born in the land. Ye shall eat nothing leavened. In all your habitations shall ye eat unleavened bread. Then Moses called for all the elders of Israel and said unto them, Draw out and take you a lamb according to your families, and kill the Passover. And ye shall take a bunch of hyssop, 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 and dip it in the blood that is in the basin. Strike the lintel and the 2 side posts with the blood that is in the basin, and none of you shall go out at the door of his house until the morning. For the Lord will pass through to smite the Egyptians. And when he sees the blood upon the lintel and on 2 side posts, the Lord will pass over the door, and will not suffer the destroyer to come in unto your houses to smite you. And you shall observe this thing for an ordinance to thee and to thy sons forever. And it shall come to pass, when ye be come to the land which the Lord will give you, according as he hath promised, that ye shall keep this service. And it shall come to pass, when your children say unto you, What mean you by this service? That you shall say, It is the sacrifice of the Lord's Passover, who passed over the houses of the children of Israel in Egypt, when he smote the Egyptians and delivered our houses. And the people bowed their head and worshipped. And the children of Israel went away and did as the Lord had commanded Moses and Aaron, so did they. And it came to pass, at midnight, the Lord smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on his throne, unto the firstborn of the captive that was in the dungeon, and all firstborn of cattle. And Pharaoh rose up in the night, he and all of his servants, and all the Egyptians. And there was a great cry in Egypt, for there was not a house where there was not one dead. And he called for Moses and Aaron by night, and said, Rise up, and get you forth from among my people, both you and the children of Israel. Go now, both of you and the children of Israel, and go, serve the Lord as you have said. Also take your flocks and your herds as you have said, and be gone, and bless me also. And the Egyptians were urgent upon the people that they might send them out from the land in haste, for they said, We will all be dead men. And the people took their dough before it was leavened, their kneading troughs being bound up in their clothes upon their shoulders. And the children of Israel did according to the words of Moses, and they borrowed of the Egyptians jewels of silver and jewels of gold and raiment. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they lent unto them such things as they required, and they spoiled the Egyptians. Spoiled. I think in this context it means they, like, not what we think of as being spoiled. They spoiled them as in, like, they rotted them. They were spoiled like rotten. And the children of Israel journeyed from Ramesses to Succoth, about 600,000 on foot that were men beside their children, and a mixed multitude went up, also with them, and flocks and herds, and even very much cattle. And they baked unleavened cakes of the dough, which they brought forth out of Egypt, for it was not leavened, because they were thrust out of Egypt, and could not tarry, neither had they prepared for themselves any victual. Okay, so leavened sounds to me like it means like it you know, when you put bread out to raise. Of course, those of you that have never made bread wouldn't know, but perhaps it's a unraised, like not raised bread. Now the sojourning of the children, so the journey of the children of Israel who dwelt in Egypt was 430 years. Now the journey of the children of Israel who dwelt in Egypt was 400 and so the children of Israel were slaves in Egypt, or were residents in Egypt, because I don't think they were slaves at first, for 430 years. So for 430 years, Israel dwelt in Egypt. And it came to pass at the end of 430 years, even the self-same day it came to pass, that all the hosts of the Lord went out from the land of Egypt. It is a night to be much observed unto the Lord for bringing them out from the land of Egypt. This is that night of the Lord to be observed of all of the children of Israel in their generations. For bringing them out. So the actual is a night to be much observed unto the Lord for bringing them out from the land of Egypt. So, you know, we do observe Passover, but it looks to me like we're also should be observing the actual day. So we observe Passover on a Friday, and like the next day would be the day that we should also observe that they actually left Egypt. And the Lord said unto Moses and Aaron, this is the ordinance of the Passover. There shall no stranger eat thereof, but every man's servant that is bought for money, when thou hast circumcised him, then shall he eat thereof. Okay, so if you're not a child of God, you're not getting anything to eat. A foreigner and a hired servant shall not eat thereof. In one house it shall be eaten. Thou shalt not carry forth out of the flesh abroad. Blah, blah. In one house shall it be eaten. Thou shalt not carry forth out of the flesh abroad out of the house, neither shall ye break a bone thereof. Wow, that's not easy. All the congregation of Israel shall keep it. And when a stranger shall travel with thee, and will keep the Passover to the Lord, let all his males be circumcised, and then let him come near and keep it, and he shall be as one that is born in the land. for no uncircumcised person shall eat thereof. So basically, if you want to, you know, if you want to travel with them, that's okay, but they're not sharing, you know, they're not to share any food. And if you decide that you want to praise the Lord and become circumcised, then you will share in the Lord, in the, you know, in their, what they have. One law shall be to him that is home born, and unto the stranger that journey among you. Thus did all the children of Israel, and as the Lord commanded Moses and Moses and Aaron, so did they. And it came to pass the self same day that the Lord did bring the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt by their armies. And I think what he mean by armies is that there's just so many of them. So many. That was chapter 12. That was a long chapter. What do we... Yeah, that was good. That was plenty. I'm fixing to make some cornbread. Anybody have a good cornbread recipe? I really want to add some creamed corn to it and maybe some honey, but I can't find a good recipe for that. So we're going to try and see what happens. I will eat it if it turns out like soup. I do not care. But I'm going to try it. So I don't have sour cream. I'm not really into sour cream. But I have the milk and the eggs, the cream style corn, the Jiffy muffin mix, which, come on, okay, Jiffy muffin mix, and honey from Publix. And yeah, I know, I'm going to go here. When you buy honey, read the ingredients, because a lot of the honey that you purchase in a grocery store is not actually honey. It's something else. This is ingredients, filtered honey. That's the only ingredient in Publix. That's it. That's the only ingredient. I know, I got 3 short nails. It looks dumb. But yeah, so Publix, I love Publix. I truly do. But, you know, seriously, read your ingredients when you're shopping at the grocery store. And if there's too many things on there you can't pronounce, then there's too many things on there you can't digest as well. Until the next time, God bless you. And I hope you wake up dancing. Wake up dancing. Ba-bum-bum. Wake up dancing every single day. Bye-bye.